We're in Sand Lake Hills of Dr. Phillips, 32819, a very nice community right across the street from Bay Hill of Dr. Phillips. These homes are much more affordable, built in the 70s and 80s. And when selling homes in this neighborhood, they do sell very fast because you're in such a desirable location of Dr. Phillips. But you're looking at homes that typically do need some work, some upgrading. The houses that are remodeled, they tend to sell very, very quickly after just 2 or 3 days of being listed. Today in April 2023, there is not a single home for sale in this community. And it's not a tiny community either. It's such a desirable area. There is very low inventory in our markets. When the houses do come up for sale, they will be priced in the $500,000 to $600,000 range. Maybe a bit less if they are all original inside from the 70s or 80s. The H.O.A. fees here are very, very reasonable. Some areas are not members of any H.O.A., but the ones that are, roughly $100 to $400 per year. You can see the houses have been remodeled. They have nice new pavers on the driveway versus the original concrete lanai. There's a big difference between the houses that are original and the ones that have been thoroughly updated. You'll see solar panels are increasingly more popular in Florida, which is a false sense of economy in my opinion. Typically you have to sign a 20-30 year lease, and when you add on the lease payments for the solar panels as well as the minimum electrical utility bill, you're basically almost the same price as the original bill, as well as all the damage to the retrofit of the panels to the roof shingles. These houses are pretty modest in size. They range from about 1,500 to 2,500 square foot on average. 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms. But that does mean it makes it much easier to remodel. When the houses come up for the renewals on the shingles, they tend to be much more reasonable as well, around the $10,000 to $13,000 range versus the much larger homes. The school district in this area is very, very good. And we are literally just 2 minutes from the YMCA in Dr. Phillips. We're literally 5 minutes from a large shopping plaza with Publix and Restaurant Row in Dr. Phillips, which has some of the best restaurants in Central Florida. Very close to Universal Studios, shopping such as Trader Joe's, the supermarkets, Fresh Market, Whole Foods in Dr. Phillips, very, very easy access. Almost all the houses here are single-story ranch style. Within the community of Sand Lake Hills, there is no public park. It's quite a small community, and there's no clubhouse or amenities, which is why it's so affordable to live here in terms of homeowners association dues. The landscaping, the yard maintenance will be down to each homeowner to take care of their own property. Quite large size lots compared to the new construction of today. There's less than a handful of streets within the community of Sand Lake Hills, and after driving for literally 2 or 3 minutes, we are back out onto Dr. Phillips Boulevard, where the community runs off of. Between the YMCA on Wallace and the next main street of Banyan comprises all of Sand Lake Hills community. But it's a noteworthy community to mention because in our market with very low inventory, again, it's a reflection of the appeal and desirability of Sand Lake Hills, where there's not one single house I can show you today that's listed for sale. And when they do come up for sale, they typically get sold within the first week or two very quickly. So if you're in the market for a new home in Dr. Phillips, do give me a call, 407-922-9011. Please consider giving us a like and do subscribe to the channel. It's very, very helpful. And we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you very much.